8 lanes of road, 5 blocks, they're still chasing. When will this ever end? There's only one way to shake him off.
Ellie, why are you here at such late hours?
Michael, it's an emergency. I will explain to you later. Harry will soon be there. Don't tell him Rachel is here.
What's going on? Aren't you two divorced? Why is he coming? Dr. Gordon, why are you here? Mr. Saunders, you make it sound like this is someone else's house. If I'm not in my house, where would I be? Mr. Saunders, I'm sure Rachel had it this way. Dr. Gordon, I'm looking for someone important. Can I go in and take a look? This might not be convenient. I'll just take a quick look. What's the inconvenience? Is there someone you're hiding? Hiding someone? Absolutely not. Besides, this is my house. I can decide who enters and who doesn't. Dr. Gordon, you're bad at lying. Lying? What are you talking about? What are you doing? Let go me off, Harry. Harry, get out now.
Michael, who
Leave.
is this?
Alice. Why are you here?
Mr. Saunders, I was about to ask you the same thing. Why are you here at my senior's house?
Senior? How many men you have had? I'm not.
So what if he is? Plus, he's not the only one. There are many more. Do you want me to introduce all of them to you?
Alice, are you demeaning yourself just for revenge?
Against me? Mr. Saunders, don't flatter yourself. We're divorced. My business is none of your concern.
I said, since we got married, I'll be responsible for you no matter what.
Responsible? Harry, how many women do you need to take responsibility for besides me? We need to rise now. Mr. Saunders, please leave.
Come back with me.
I have plenty of men waiting for me. You can join the queue.
Alice, don't regret this.
Hey, he has already left.
All right, Mr. Saunders, I'm leaving. Hey, close the door. All right.
Finally, he's gone. Man, and he almost got discovered.
Alice, are you sure it's okay to treat Harry like that?
What's the big deal? The person he loved isn't me anyway. Besides, I don't like him.
Alice, I'm afraid you might end up deceiving yourself while trying to deceive him.
Michael, thank you for today. I'll go change first.
Eileen, say, when are you going to change this personality of yours?
Harry, after all these years, I didn't think you'd have such a day too. We can't go on like this forever. It's no time to figure out a way to deal with it. Harry, it's been long since your last visit. I'll really miss you. Harry! Harry!
Eve, are you sure the previous doctor was a fake one? Are you sure she tried to kill you?
Of course. Why are you asking this? I don't know her, so why would I lie to you? Is he really trying to get well soon, or is he trying to achieve something?
Eve.
Yeah?
I see you are doing quite well lately. Are you feeling better?
No. I know I don't have much time left. So I want you to see the beautiful side of me, so I had makeup on.
Is that so?
Yeah. Harry, about the wedding dress I mentioned. Have you considered it?
Just focus on recovering soon. We'll talk about it once you're recovered.
Harry, you said you'd take care of me. Are you backing up now? I don't blame you. I'll just pretend that what happened 3 years ago didn't happen. Harry, as long as you're happy, I can die.
Eve, that's not what I meant.
What a grand show.
appears?
Why is this bitch here? Harry, I'm scared. Mr. Saunders, don't worry. I've accepted your money, so I'm merely here to complete the deal. Harry, she's not Dr. Rachel. She's here to kill me. Don't trust her.
Why should I trust you?
Mr. Saunders, I came here alone. Is that not enough? How about this? If I can't cure you today, I'll pay it with my life. She knew I was perfectly well, so why did she give out a promise? If I cured her, you should also transfer me the money you promised.
Of course. If you killed her, I'll pay you the amount we agreed on. Eve, are you alright?
So it's because of money. How foolish. Since Dr. Rachel said so, I'll trust her one more time. Thank you, Miss Gibsons. If I don't want to recover, who else can cure me? If you love money so much, I'll send some to you when you die.
How are you going to do it? Manpower resources is at her proposal.
No need for all that trouble. Just eat this, and it'll be fine in no time.
What is this?
This is a pill I made with the world's most venomous poison.
The most poisonous thing?
That's right. It's the kind that kills the average person if they take just a little bit.
And you dare say you want to kill me? Harry Steele, Harry, how dare you?
How dare I? An average man will die immediately if they take this pill. However, it's the perfect medicine for someone with venomous poison like you. This is the best. Miss Gibbons, there you go.
No, I'm not sick at all. If I took it, I'll be dead in no time. Harry, what if she's lying? Then
I said so. If I can't cure you, I'll pay with my life.
Harry!
Eve, the doctor mentioned that you won't live long enough. If something happened to you, she'll die with you.
Mr. Saunders had said so too. Can you trust me now?
Eve, what are you doing?
Harry, ever since Dr. Rachel treated me, my bodies feel much better.
Better? But a few days ago, Michael said you don't have much time left.
Harry and Michael don't know about the pill existence. If he thinks Michael misdiagnosed, Michael will be in trouble. Mr. Saunders, after taking this pill, your body will produce a sense of where you're about to die. But the sickness is curing. This is normal.
Since you already know you'd cure her, why did you give her such a dangerous pill still? What are you doing? Spit it out.
Mr. Saunders, these are my go-to mints. Do you want some?
Mint? How dare you lie to me?
This is to let Miss Gibbons know that she's cured now.
You...
Mr. Saunders, as for the rest of money, please transfer it to me soon. From now on, there's nothing between us anymore.
Harry, calm down.
It's the same smile as the woman from last night. Would it be?
Harry!
Aye, if Mrs. Saunders were nearly half as confident as her, she won't even be bullied by that scumbag. Mrs. Saunders, I didn't say anything. Where is she? Who? Dr. Rachel. Over there.
Sorry.
Alice, what are you doing here?
I work here.
Work? You didn't even graduate from primary school, yet you're working at a hospital?
I don't want to expose my identity. Can you say that I only managed to get in because of you?
You're here because of Michael's connection, right? You agreed to be his girlfriend, so you can get a job in the hospital.
That's right. You dumped me, so I have to find someone else to support me.
Alice, you need to rely on someone else's connection for a job. What about the card I gave you? Is it not enough?
Oh no. How can I forget about this?
I didn't use it when we still married, let alone after divorce. I return the card now.
Alice, what exactly do you want? Just tell me what you want. I'll give you everything.
Everything, huh?
Yes.
I want you. All of you. Can you give me that? Seems like Mr. Sanders can do it. If that's the case, please excuse me.
Find out why Alice is working in the hospital. Mr. Sanders, are you saying? There are plenty of jobs to do, but she's paying such a hefty price to work here. She must be up to do something. Is there a need to look into it? You know the reason? You see, there are so many hospitals out there. She chooses to come to this hospital where you work. She's definitely here for you. For me. It won't happen then. Mr. Sanders, now that Miss Gibbons is getting better, what if things take another turn? Okay. Send someone to keep an eye on this. Report to me if there's anything. Yes, sir.
First is Dr. Rachel, now Elise. Why are they all standing in my way? No, I will never allow anyone to stand in my way. Madam, your surgery is successful. Just 2 more surgeries and you will be fully recovered.
Dr. Rachel, can you tell me more about the charges for the surgeries?
Madam, don't worry about the fees. Just focus on getting well. That's all you have to do.
My son is not a wealthy man. He works part-time and I save all this money to pay the fees. The more I spend, the more difficult his life will be. I'm really sorry.
Madam,
Dr. Rachel, can I stop my medication?
Madam, you've been treating it for a long time. You're going to fully recover. Do you really want to give up now? Madam, rest assured, I guarantee you that I'll cure your sickness. Just relax and get some rest, okay?
Okay. Dr. Rachel, this patient's bill is piling up. If she doesn't pay anytime soon, we'll have no choice but to hold everything.
I'll pay. That's 5 million. Take me to the counter. Okay. This is the patient Elise is responsible for? Elise, I'll let you know the consequences of stealing Harry away from me.
Alice, I heard that you helped the patient to pay her $1 million bill.
I'm not a woman who is worth several billion. A mere million is nothing.
Say, why are you always doing things that are not beneficial at all? At this rate, all it takes is another few days for you to go bankrupt again.
Even if I become poor, I still have you guys. Michael, I've already talked to her. I'll cure her for sure. As long as she recovers, I'll pay any amount.
That is bad! The patient Dr. Charlton is taking care of suddenly passed away. Her family member is causing a scene in the hospital now.
What did you say? Go.
Mom! Why did you leave so suddenly? How can I live alone? How dare you come again, you incompetent doctor! You killed my mother! An eye for an eye! I'll kill you!
Mr. Bradley, if it's my fault, I'll take full responsibility. However, your mother's surgery was extremely successful. There's no way this kind of problem would exist.
You are the surgeon in charge. Even if it's not a success, you surely will instead succeed. Now my mom's a dead body. What do you have to say for yourself? Mr. Bradley, calm down. We'll definitely look into this matter. If it's really her problem, the hospital will definitely give you an explanation. Why should I trust you? I've heard it all before. She didn't go to college and not even have a medical license. Yet she can walk here. It's all because of you. My mother is dead because of this incompetent doctor. You and you, both of you should take responsibility for this. Evacuate the crowd first. Suppress the news. Hey, don't move. What? I got you right. Feeling guilty now. Nobody moves. If the hospital failed to provide me with an explanation, it may be my mother who passed away today, but tomorrow might be yours. That lady was still fine yesterday, but she's dead in just a night. This is really scary. Who dares to visit this hospital again?
Mr. Bradley, if your mother's death has nothing to do with us, and is done by someone, are you going to take responsibility?
What are you saying? Are you saying that I'm wrongly accusing you?
I saw the look on your mother's face. It was clear that she was suffocated to death. Here's what I want to know. Did you touch her oxygen machine last night while you were with her?
You... Bullshit! I had used all my savings just to treat my mother. If I didn't want to save her and have just left her at home and let her die, why would I work so hard and go through this trouble? Even if you are trying to pass the buck, you can't say something too vicious. Exactly. His failure, we saw it. He fed her, cleaned her up, and so on. Hey, I think this doctor is just trying to pass the buck. She is so good looking, yet she's heartless. How evil of her. No matter how much you try to argue, you are the one who killed my mother. I'm calling the police now. The law will serve justice. Mr. Saunders in trouble. What? A patient attended by her has passed away this morning. Her family member is causing a scene now. He's asking Mrs. Saunders to take full responsibility. The police are here. Surgery? How can a housewife perform a surgery? Is she going to take responsibility if something happens? Mr. Saunders, the family of deceased won't stop. What should we do now? Take all the money you can find and mobilize it. Contact the public relations and memorize the impact. All the money. Mr. Saunders, that's tons of millions. Any problem that can be solved with money is not a problem. I'm afraid. Arrange it. Don't let anything happen to Alice. Officer, it was her illegal practice that killed my mother. You must do me justice.
Officer, I'd like to talk to you alone. I have clear evidence to prove that I've been defamed.
No. You said you have proof. Show it to me right now. Or do you want to do something in private? Yeah, if she had proof, she'd have showed up. Who knows what she's up to? Pretty girl these days. A rap to no good. What are you talking about? We enforce the law reasonably. We don't take sides. If you have evidence, just show it. Prove your innocence. We'll give you justice.
Elise, you're still struggling, huh? I want you to be infamous. I want you to lose everything.
This is my proof.
Impossible. No way.
I'm very concerned about my patients. With the patient's consent, I installed a surveillance camera in the ward. I didn't expect to capture such a scene. You said you're filial. Are you? Is that how you're filial?
No, I'm not. It's not like that. I don't want to.
I have nothing against you. Why did you kill your own mother to defame me? Let's behind this.
You are suspected of murder. If you were threatened, maybe you might be able to reduce your sentence. Someone called. I was told to do it. And get $5 million for defaming you. He also gave me $1 billion as a deposit. It was me. I got carried away. Let's talk at the police station. Alice, why didn't you show the evidence early? You scared me.
I gave him a chance. He didn't take it. I didn't manage to save her.
Alice, you did your best. I'm going back to the office.
Mr. Saunders. I think Miss Gibbons is in the ward on the 3rd floor. She's not here.
Are you okay?
You're worried about me?
Don't overthink it. I'm just worried that you can't bear it if something happens.
I won't trouble Mr. Saunders with this. Even if something happens, I won't involve Mr. Saunders.
Do you think you can distance yourself from me if something happens to you? Don't forget, you are Mrs. Saunders. Your every word and action can affect me and the interests of the Saunders group.
Mr. Saunders, as long as you don't say it, no one will know I'm Mrs. Saunders. Instead of worrying about that, why not go care for your beloved?
I must be crazy. Come over here all of a sudden to care about this heartless woman. Mr. Saunders, didn't we come to support Mr. Saunders? Why did Mrs. Saunders leave? Don't bother about her. Let's go back to the office. What's going on here?
Useless. Can't even do this right. No, I can't let Elise get away with this.
This is too much, Miss Charter. Do you know who's targeting you?
Who else could it be but Eve? What I didn't expect was that she'd hit so hard.
Miss Charlton, do you want us to mess with her?
There's no evidence yet, but since she's already shown her hand, I believe we'll soon find that man from 3 years ago.
Mr. Saunders, something's not good. What happened? The reporters is surrounded at the hospital where Miss Saunders works. Why? Wasn't this matter resolved? Somebody leaked the info to the reporters, claiming Miss Saunders never attended school. She has no medical license, yet working at the hospital. They're alleging that there was a conspiracy behind it. I told her there'd be problems. She didn't believe me. I'll go handle it, Mr. Saunders. Just leave it. That woman might think I'm busy boy again. She just can't let me have peace of mind. The stupid woman hung up on me again.
What are you up to, Mr. Saunders?
Alice, stay at home. Don't come to the hospital.
Why not? I'm already at the entrance. Dr. Elise, according to our information relevation, how did someone who hasn't even attended school become a doctor?
I heard that you caused a fatality during your first surgery. You take responsibility for this matter?
You don't even have a medical license. Who's covering for you?
Hey, Mr. Saunders! What are you doing? You see, aren't you afraid that Mr. Saunders won't appreciate you? If you wait for the situation to become more critical, then go over. She will surely be grateful to you.
If they go any further, my identity might be exposed.
Oh, sorry, everyone. Accept the interviews today. Sorry about that. I'll get you out of here.
Alice,
Sorry for that. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, everyone. So sorry. Mr. Saunders. Are you Michael's man? No, Mr. Saunders. Trust me. I'm really trying to help. Michael is just an ordinary doctor. I'd like to see how long he can protect Alice. Taking lives carelessly. True human. The scum of medical profession. The only crowd is really go out of with harsh criticisms.
Are they blind or what? Where all these keyboard warriors come from?
Hey, Alice, can you imagine how their expressions will be if they found out the person they're bashing so harshly now is actually the prominent figure in the medical field, Dr. Rachel?
I don't care about what they think. You guys talk first. I'm going to catch up on some sleep. Hey, are we really just going to watch Rachel being mistreated?
So what do you want to do?
We've got to make them eat their words.
Mrs. Saunders, Mrs. Saunders, Mrs. Saunders, she top one in the 20 heart search. Get into trouble again. Well, so now let's show Alice who's truly capable of helping her. Reach out of the public relations team. Alice grew up in Osnum, studied abroad for over 10 years. She told me she didn't finish primary school. Mrs. Saunders, look at the bottom part. Doctor of Medicine from Pinnacle Tech Institute, key member of the International Medical Association, a rare medical genius. Are you sure she's Alice? That's how the leak puts it, but the details are unclear. Then what are you waiting for? Check it out. Oh, I'll check it right now. Alice, what else are you keeping?
How is that possible? How could it be? Isn't Elise just a country housewife? How could she turn out to be a medical doctor?
Eve, calm down.
How do you expect me to stay calm?
I wanted to bring her into disrepute,
And now I've inadvertently helped her.
she's just a doctor. As long as you hold a place in Harry's heart, you're destined to be Mrs. Saunders in the future.
Hold a place in his heart? I can no longer fake an illness now. What can I use to keep him tied to me?
What to do now?
I had just recovered. Then Elise decided to announce her identity. Looks like she did it intentionally. If so, I won't show her any mercy either.
Who did this?